The ownership piece of this, let's just get right into it here. We'll
Mhm.
circle back to some of these other things, but really at the end of the day, we talk a lot about self-leadership and why, because leaders
Mhm.
today need their people to self-lead because again, the onus cannot just be upon them. Walk us through that a little bit then, this like ownership mindset.
The overall premise is that mindset is that for me, I was able to recognize from my investment property real estate life, my nonprofit volunteer life, and then in the marketplace, seeing these ideas of people who showed up with a mindset that I kind of put into three categories of owner, renter, and vandal. And so I experienced those. And also, it aligned with Gallup's over the last 25 years. Gallup has been doing the poll about engaged, disengaged, and actively disengaged. So it aligns with that. And companies and businesses put so much emphasis on engagement. And really, I used to talk about engagement. No woman ever got an engagement ring and said, I have hit the jackpot. It's like this engagement ring is just a promise to something else, to ownership, to being in a relationship that now I'm a co partner and collaborator in. I'm not just engaged. We're not just engaged, but we're taking the next step. And so for me, that idea of ownership was like, well, if we want people to be engaged, there's got to be an invitation for them to have a ownership mindset in it and bring an ownership spirit to it that is beyond just, hey, we need you doing the work we need you to do, and we need you loving doing the work we need you to do. We need you to be happy about it, and we need to reap all the benefits from it. Now, legally and financially and fiscally, they might not have an ownership stake, but I mean, stock options, ESOPs, there's a lot of financial possibilities. But we as human beings, Marjana, we like money, but it is certainly at the end of the day not the only thing that motivates us and gives us a return on our investment. And so the premise of the whole ownership kind of starts with that framework of how different people approach work and life. Because, as you said, it's a cross blending. There are people, much to my, hurt, is they're just renting their own lives. They're not showing up fully every day to say, I am completely capable and responsible to live the life that I feel called to live. And I'm going to pursue that with a diligence and a persistence and an optimism that really owning something enables you to do. Because as you know, as an entrepreneur, even when things aren't going well, you're still like, something's going to turn around. Somehow we're going to make this thing work. And if this one doesn't, we'll figure something else out, right? There's always this sense of possibility, going back to probably the youthful glow of my previous life, where you just think, we're going to figure this out. And too many people, Marjana, are renting their own lives at a place where they've stopped believing that the potential inside of them, the possibility of who they are, can be fully realized and live incredibly fulfilled.